Okay, let's talk about something real. If you're a creative, you live for the art, right? The making, the creating, that's the dream. But then there's the nightmare, actually getting paid for it. So today, we're going to tackle one of the biggest headaches for any artist or designer, that frustrating, soul-crushing chase for late payments and how you can use a little automation to make it disappear, for good. This quote really nails it. It's that feeling, right? Your passion, the thing that gets you out of bed in the morning, suddenly gets tangled up in stress and anxiety, all because an invoice is 30 days past due. It's a super common and honestly a pretty painful reality. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say, yeah, it does. That feeling of constantly checking your bank account, drafting yet another one of those awkward just checking in emails, and just wondering if you'll have the cash for new supplies or rent. It's a story we hear from creatives all the time. And this right here, this is the heart of the problem for so many of us. You didn't become an artist to become an accountant, but the reality is your passion project is also a business, and that's where passion runs headfirst into paperwork. And managing that business side is just as crucial as perfecting your art. Look, this isn't just a money problem. It's a creative problem. Think of your creative energy like a battery. Every single minute you spend stressing about cash flow or having those awkward money talks, that's energy being literally drained away from your next big idea, your next masterpiece. It's being stolen from your studio time. So let's get one thing straight right now. If you're struggling with this, you are not failing. The problem isn't you. It's the old school manual process that so many of us were taught to use. Honestly, it's a system that's practically designed to break. I mean, just look at the difference here. On the left, that's the chaos we all know. Those endless email chains, forgetting to follow up, the constant uncertainty. But on the right, that's what an automated system looks like. One central place for everything, polite automatic reminders, and a cash flow you can actually predict. It is the difference between chaos and control. So, the big question is, how do we get from that chaos to that control? Well, you get yourself an AI ally. And don't think of some complicated robot taking over. No, think of it more like a friendly, super organized co-pilot who's just there to handle all the boring admin stuff so you can focus on flying the plane. First up, you need a command center. A tool like Notion is perfect for this. This is where you build your home base. Just imagine a single, clean page where you can see every single client, every project, and every invoice status with just a glance. No more digging through a million different spreadsheets or old emails. It's all right there. Okay, next, you need the engine. This is where a tool like Make.com comes in. This is the magic piece that connects everything. It basically just watches your command center, and when it sees a change, like an invoice in Notion is now due in 3 days, it kicks into gear and automatically sends that reminder email for you. It turns all those manual chores into a totally hands-off workflow. And finally, you have your communicator, which you can power with an AI like ChatGPT. And the coolest part? You can actually teach it your brand voice so it writes reminder emails that sound exactly like you would. Polite, professional, but still firm. The bottom line here? You will never have to write an awkward, just checking in email ever again. All right, so we've got the individual pieces of the puzzle. Now let's put them together and see how they create this amazing, seamless system. This, my friends, is where the real magic happens. The workflow is so simple, it's kind of beautiful. Your only job is step 1. You create a new invoice in your Notion dashboard. That's it. You're done. The system then completely takes over. It sends the invoice, it sends out those gentle reminders when they're needed, and it even updates the status to paid the second the money hits your account. It's truly a set it and forget it process. So what you're really building here isn't just a collection of cool apps. It's what the source material calls an automated ecosystem. Think of it like a living system that's always on, working in the background to protect your business, smooth out your income, and most importantly, free up your time and your brain power for what you actually love to do. And that right there brings us to the real goal, the ultimate payoff. Because let's be honest, this was never really about invoices, was it? It's about reclaiming your single most valuable resource, the time and the mental space you need to create your art. And you can start small, like right now. Just centralize your client info in one spot, or set up just one single automated reminder. Draft one email template with ChatGPT. Even one of these little actions can make a massive difference in your day-to-day. So what does that actually mean? Well, the source material suggests artists can get back 10, even more hours every single week just by automating these tasks. I mean, think about that. That's more than a full workday of admin grind that you can now pour directly back into your studio, your craft, your art. So, I'll just leave you with this question. With all that time, all that energy, and all that peace of mind handed back to you, what incredible new things are you going to create? Thanks for letting us explain.